All right, everybody. Hi, it's Jeffrey, of course, obviously. I mean, who else would I be? Anyway, this is a follow up because Dolores and I are scouring the news for interesting stories, and I found one. Now, I am not a Justin Bieber fan. I'm really not. In fact, when I lived up in Potwell Valley, my landlord had a 6-year-old daughter who just idolized Justin Bieber. And when I told her that I hadn't a clue at the time who Justin Bieber was, she looked at me and scowled, and I mean literally yelled at me, and thought that I was just one of the most ignorant things in the universe. In my case, I think ignorance was bliss. Anyway, we're reading this, and it's on page 6 of the New York Post. Page 6 is very, very famous in the New York Post. And it says, Justin Bieber scoured New York City for pools to get baptized. And it says, Justin Bieber may be the showbiz bad boy of the moment, but he was searching for some spiritual help in New York on Saturday night. Multiple sources confirmed to us that Bieber was looking for a Manhattan property. What a hell of a time. It's snowing like hell over there. They've got ice, and he decides now is a really great time to look for a place in Manhattan, of all places, with a private pool, a property with a private pool, to conduct a baptism-like ceremony with the Hillsong Church, New York City. One source said, quote, Justin and his team spent time on Saturday searching for a place with a pool where they could conduct a baptism for him, a cleansing ritual with the Hillsong Church, but they couldn't find a place in time. Oh, well, I guess all the pools are taken, in the middle of February. Go figure. Another source said, quote, Justin is serious about his Christian faith, which I think is totally laughable. And after recent events, he needed to take a pause. Now, we figured this is a pause.
Yes.
That is a pause. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe the source was metaphorically speaking, putting it on a much higher level of consciousness. I have no idea. Oh, the story goes on, or it concludes. Bieber, who is believed to have been baptized as a child, is a fan of the megachurch. Really? Which has conducted baptism in the Grensfurt Hotel rooftop pool. Well, they should do it now with him. And after attending a service at their Irving Plaza location last September, he tweeted about its hip-hop leader, Pastor Carl Lentz, quote, amazing sermon at church this morning. Love you, man. I broke down today, unquote. Reps for Bieber and Hillsong didn't comment. Now, I got to tell you that the person who posted this was my very, very good friend, and truly, I consider him a member of my family, and that would be Reverend Maxwell Grant of the Second Congregational Church, one of my family's ancestral churches, at my ancestral hometown in Greenwich, Connecticut. And what Max makes a statement out here, he calls this, and I love this, bad theology of the day. This is something that he does, and Max, I really applaud it for you. Because baptism isn't something requiring renewal like an oil change or a teeth cleaning. And actually, you know what, that's true if you stop and think about it. I'm starting to feel bad for him now. I'm sorry, Max, but I disagree with you. I really don't feel bad for him. I really, really don't. If anything, I'd like to take him, bungee diving maybe off the First Hawaiian Bank building here in downtown Honolulu with a little bit of slack in the cord. I think that would do some good. But I just posted a comment in reply to you, Max, and others. And I said, Max has said, I think it's an interesting choice on his part. Suppose one or more of the people who signed the petition to deport him gets his or her hands on him. The Biebs might be advised to practice deep breathing exercises lest he be held under longer than God's prescribed time. And I said, is there a prescribed time? I mean, really, if you get baptized, they hold you under the water. Is there a prescribed time that you know of where they bring you back up so you can start breathing again?
I think just dunk you in.
Just dunk you in and then they bring you back up?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't been to a Baptist church in many years. And, the first time I saw, people getting dunked, inside, I have to admit, I was really appalled. I really was. So, I don't know. I don't remember my baptism. I do remember getting confirmed. I was a member of St. Barnabas Episcopal Church at the time. It was right around the corner from my family's home up in Round Hill in Greenwich. And I'll never forget, because the Episcopal priest, you know, he would go and he would grab your head like this, and he squeezed my head, and that's really the thing that I remember the most out of it. I don't know. Boy, oh boy. So Justin Bieber's life is really complicated right now. By the way, I did not sign the petition to deport him from the United States of America back to Canada. I don't know if I really would or not. I don't know. I think it's rather interesting timing that he wants to clean up his act. I think it's all PR.
It is
In
PR.
my view, yeah, it really is, and it's just another excuse to keep him in the news. But you know, we will continue to pray. We must do that. Oh no, pray and and let's see what happens. So anyway, that's my commentary today about Justin Bieber's attempt to scour the pools of Manhattan in New York City. What a time to do it. Please don't come to Hawaii, Justin. Please don't come to Hawaii.
Yeah, stay home.
No, stay home. I mean,
I mean, stay whatever location
you know,
are.
I don't know. You've got the Great Lakes up there that you share with the United States. You know, pick one of those and go get baptized there. All right, listen, everybody. That's all I have to say. So have yourself a good one, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.